Hello and welcome back to another video. Finally made it to Switzerland. You would have seen a few clips of me coming up on the train. Absolutely stunning air. We're 1,967 meters up, I think it is. I'm not going to pronounce the name of where I am because I can't pronounce it, but I would put it somewhere around here. I won't do too much talking here because there are people about. But just look at this view. You know, there's just a new whole meaning to stunning. It really is. I mean, I love Dartmoor, but this is just something different. So, I'm going to crack on. I'll explain where I am and what I'm doing when there's less people about. It's now 6:10. I spent way too long up here, but I just can't help it. The views are just absolutely stunning. That's where I got the train up from. That's where I'm heading, and that is looking quite steep. My bag is really heavy, as always. Oh, yeah, look at that. So, I better explain the camp and everything whilst I'm on a level bit. So as you know, I've been planning to come to Switzerland. Can't believe I'm here, I really can't. I was supposed to be camping up around Sargans, but the mountain rail cable car my shoelaces just come undone. Let's see if I can stick you there a minute. I've got new boots as well. Well, they're not boots, they're hiking shoes. I thought with the long distance on the train, I thought I'd be better off with shoes. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah, I got an email saying that the mountain rail cable car is broken, so they've had to cancel my booking, and there's no way I was climbing up that mountain. At least the mountain rail cable car would have taken me halfway anyway. So I've had to change my plans, unfortunately, but saying that, I think this is a much better place. It's a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. So it's a very touristy place. So I got the train. You might have seen the video already. You probably can tell that I'm a bit embarrassed about filming trains. No offence to anyone who is a train enthusiast, but I was quite embarrassed. So I'll just put a few clips together so you can see roughly what it was like getting here. So I left Dawlish at Sunday, and thank you to my wife for dropping me there, and also I must quickly say thank you for letting me come out. I've left you at home with 4 kids whilst I'm out here, so thank you, darling. Anyway, so I left Dawlish, went to London Paddington, got the train underground from Paddington to St Pancras. I waited at St Pancras for the Eurostar, which obviously brought me into Paris. I stayed in Paris overnight. Yeah, a bit of a cheap hotel that. I mean, I had a couple of pot noodles for dinner. They don't even have a kettle. So I had to, you know what, I'm going to turn you around so you're not looking at me, so you're looking at the view instead. Some bells. I think I can go down to that actually. Yeah, so stayed there. Got the train from Gare de l'Est East, whatever it is, down to Sargans. Then I changed there for Basel. I don't know how you pronounce that. And I got off at the wrong stop as well. Got off at the stop beforehand, so I had to wait for another train, which was going to be the train that I did get on. I was going to get on, but I might just get an earlier one. So what's all this? 100 jar. I don't know. Imperial Highness, Prince of Japan. Don't know what all these are. Bit loud, aren't they? That's just absolutely stunning. That's where I'm heading. Well, I was going to head up over that way, but I'm running out of time. I just want to get set up and relaxed. So I'm going to go over this way instead. Looks a little bit flatter. We've also got an alpine garden just behind me. I didn't film it as I was heading past because I was doing that hyperlapse, me walking. But I would like to visit that one day. I just haven't got time at the moment. Weather is absolutely beautiful today, but I am a little bit worried. Not only is it forecast for rain, it's also forecast for thunder. And being on top of a mountain isn't very good. I've got to stop saying stunning. This is just absolutely beautiful. some people down there. Obviously not camping, they must be doing a circular walk. Oh, this has got to be my favourite country. That was a bit close. I panicked then. I literally just misplaced my foot, and where my backpack is so heavy, it just pulled me down. I landed on my knees. It hurt, but they're not broken. That's why you've got to be so careful doing all this stuff, especially when you're on your own. But I was just come down to have a look at this. I haven't got a clue what it says. I will get that translated though and put it up for you now. Just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? That's where I've just come from. And that is where I'm going. Should be able to see the lake once we're down at that bit. Where I'm hoping to pitch is somewhere around there, I think. Obviously there's not many places to pitch there, but I have seen someone do it. So if I could find that exact spot, that'd be ideal. I mean, look at the rocks over there, the way they're just twisted and bent, like many thousands of years just carving it into that shape. All the different layers, it's absolutely amazing. Oh, just so glad I've come. Thank you so much to you, Ellie, my wife, for letting me do this. Look at that, just absolutely stunning. I should put the ND filter on, but I can't be bothered to go into my bag. Oh, look at that. Lake Brinzersee or something. And then that's Interlaken. And Breens, or whatever it's called, sorry for not pronouncing it right, is the other side of the lake, which is where hopefully I should be in a couple of days. I'm not far from where I think I'm going to be able to camp, which is good because I am knackered. I've not walked far, but this pack, as always, is heavy and it's all uphill. Wow. Hello, you lovely people. I made it to this camp spot, and what a beautiful spot it is. I said that bit OTT, or did I say it OTT? No, I think it's well worth it. 100% well worth it. What a fantastic spot. It is 10 to 8, so I'm just gonna have a little look around here, set up the GoPro for time lapse. Trouble is, it's quite hazy, so you can't really see much, but as soon as that sun goes down, it should look good. I'll just show you what I mean in a minute. Very hazy. But that's the lake down there. I'm going to camp either just up there or here. And then look at that. I've not even camped there yet, and I've got to say, it's the best place I've ever camped. So yeah, it's gonna, well, you may as well come with me, I suppose. The main track is just here, so I am a little bit close to it, but I can't see anyone coming up here tonight. I really hope not. That's where I come from. I can hear loads of bells. I'm assuming that's the cattle. Or did that sound like kettle? Cattle. I'm gonna have to drink some beers tonight to make my pack lighter, because that is where I'm going tomorrow. See that track all the way along there? Actually, that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, let's just have a little quick look around here. If you ever want to go somewhere camping, Switzerland is the place to be, or to go, shall I say. So I think this is the back end of where I'm going to be pitching up. Whoa. Little gorge. There's a hole down there. I know, it's just a little dimple in the ground. I thought it might have somewhere where it's opened up and just a massive hole, a cave or something. Oh, gee, this won't be a bad spot to camp either. Can you hear the bells? I watched the video and I accused the bloke of putting in some sound design. I think it was too loud, but it's not too loud. That is loud. Right, it's gotten a little bit. Took me forever to put the tent up. I just could not get it right. But yeah, time for some dinner. So as I mentioned earlier, probably I don't think I mentioned it in this video actually, but I had to go and get some gas and methylated spirits, because it wasn't until yesterday I realised you're not allowed to take it on the Eurostar. Now I thought you'd be allowed to, so that screwed me up. Managed to get some in Jumbo, I think it was called. It's about a 7-minute walk. The only gas they had wasn't a screw top, so that's no good to me. So I've just got this fuel stuff, Coleman fuel. Just see how that goes. Tonight I am cooking steak, flattened steak, which is pierced a hole in it and all the juices are in my bag, but the bag smells nice now. With cubed potatoes, mixed herbs and garlic and asparagus. I'm a numpty and forgot to bring any cooking utensils out. It's over there actually, so I'm gonna have to use my peep trowel, which I've not used yet, so it's good. I just got my little spork, and you're not allowed knives, so I've just got this little Swiss Army knife, which hopefully will do the job. And what a stunning place to be cooking dinner. Just absolutely gorgeous. Let's crack on with dinner. Right, let's crack on. I bought this new aluminium tin. It's a lot lighter than what I did have, and the other ones kind of had it anyway. I think I'm just gonna have to do the potatoes in there. So didn't even bring a chopping board. I could chop them in there, I suppose. Like that. Oh, it's got to the point where I don't think I can be bothered to peel them. This is might take a while. Let's move that out of the way a second. It's not ideal, but it's working. I think that would do me for potatoes. So my chair's just gone a bit weird. Right. I now wish I'd prepared this beforehand. Probably be too garlicky with this amount of garlic, but I don't care. I am starving. Just gonna have to slice it as thin as I can, I suppose. It's gonna be big chunks in here. I just thought the garlic doesn't need to go on just yet, so I'll put that to one side. I better get these potatoes on. Another thing I forgot to do is bring oil, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm not part boiling them either. I wish I set up before this. I just want to sit down, relax, watch the sun go down. I mean, I can always do it tomorrow night, but the weather forecast isn't too brilliant. Let's give this stuff a go. I've never used this stuff before, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do. Bloody hell. Alright. Just going to use my peep scoop. Like I said, I've not used this yet, so it's all good. I'm going to have to use the simmer ring here, it's kicking way too fast. There we are. Should be better. Gonna have to give up with these. These are just, oh, that's so black. These are just gonna have to be as they are. I should chuck in the garlic though. Because I'm gonna need that for the steak. Just got a little bag of mixed herbs here. Oh, it smells nice. Just chuck it all in. Well, this isn't as I had planned, but it is what it is. I'll heat them back up in a minute. It's ridiculous how black this fuel is making everything. I hope I've got enough fuel for the next 2 nights. I'm using quite a bit here. I'm using quite a bit, but I'm not going to need as much from the other meals. So, ready to chuck that on. God, stuff. It's evil. Asparagus. I actually had this for the first time not long ago, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to chop them. Now time for the steak. The potatoes are a bit raw. The asparagus is a bit raw, but it is what it is. And the meat is a bit flat. I can't believe it. I've got new sleeping bag, new sleeping mat, and it's gone over that too. Oh yes, get in there. Yeah, I think that's just about to do. Be okay. I'll take the steak off a minute. Right, these moth things are doing me head in. I could hear it just on the inner sheet, fly, whatever you want to call it, the inner. Anyway, it's been a really long day today, a lot of travelling. I'm absolutely knackered, got a bit of a migraine. I think it's, I've been drinking loads of water, but it's been so hot. It's about 27, 28 degrees today, and tomorrow's going to be about 35. And it's going to start raining in the evening. But yeah, I'm going to say good night now, and I will see you in the morning. Cheers.